anyways. Going live. You're live. Bay. Live chat. All right. Bang. All right. Where were we? Yes. We were trying to figure out what was going on with, like, Matt's secret. Mm-hmm. Hmm. I am wondering. I mean, I guess it's not like I'm in court where I can have a problem. I'm kind of scared to show him this card. I doubt this will... Presenting evidence in certain places doesn't likely cause game over. Well, that's wrong. Oh.
Game over for you, bitch.
We'll fucking find out. I'm kind of scared to show him this card. What's wrong, dude? Oh, so about this picture card. Have you ever seen this before? Nope, never saw it before in my life, dude. I don't think he's lying, or is he? Then again, he looks like he gasped just now. Maybe I'm seeing things? What? Did you not hold up the Magatama?
I don't know, I'll have to look.
Whatever. Like, whenever he... Like, if he was lying about it, about never having seen it before, or maybe it's just the fact that he had never seen the card before. I don't know. I don't know if we have enough stuff to be able to do, to dive into his secret. Because if I recall, that was like, what, 5 Cyclocks? Okay, it's actually going to be a good idea to go back over all this. So the last thing that we got was the picture card. We have Lotta's photo. Damn, we really didn't get much evidence in the last stream or two. The knife. Honda autopsy report, the attempted suicide report, the actual suicide report. Jammin' Ninja's button. Crime photo, wine glass, guitar case, hotel guide map, the magazine clipping, Lotta's camera, the radio transceiver, press conference. Oh god, now I have a hiccup. Press conference ticket, the Nickel Samurai, Maya's Magatama. Okay. I don't know. Anyways, how's everyone doing? We're slightly late because I was busy doing things with sprinklers. I'm actually gonna need to do, 1 rotation in 25 minutes, which will be fun. I have a timer on my phone. And then towards the tail end of the stream, I am going to need to go and turn the sprinklers off, because that will be a full set of rotations and stuff. Fun! Yay! Were you looking for a walkthrough thing or whatever?
But I have no idea where we are, so...
Okay, I can give you a reference for where we are. We are on the end of the first day. We are currently talking, or like...
End of the first day. What do you mean the end of the first day? We already
got through the first trial, babe. Remember?
I really don't know.
What?
I've not been paying attention.
Yeah, you really seem to not have been.
No.
I guess to be fair, I'm sort of blanking on how to describe it. I'm just taking the situation one step at a time.
Just plain old Mr. Dick Gumshoe. I think we got that. This is the old bag, Criminal Affairs Department. Show the old bag shit. There. You did there.
Yep.
Convention Center. Have you presented the Magatama?
The Magatama. We haven't presented the Magatama yet.
Okay, do that, I guess.
Alright. I guess we'll take a hand at the Cyclops.
Assuming that we have everything. We may not. I don't fucking know.
That's what I'm thinking. We'll get somewhere. Maybe. Now, let's hear what the secret of yours is. What if Mr. Kurita had been successful in his plan? What would he have been disclosed? Do you want to read On Guard's lines, or should I?
Sure, I guess I told you before, dude. I don't know anything. I don't know anything about one, okay? Look, Mr. Wright, I can keep saying it until I'm blue in the face, but I didn't pay one any attention the whole time that night. I mean, come on, I was in the middle of a nap.
Don't lie to me.
Huh?
I know you paid close attention to Mr. Kurita, especially on that night. Oh,
Let's look through the...
God, I forgot how low I
little
was
you
on the...
have.
Yeah, this is why we need to do well on this part. Oh my God. Okay, we know he paid attention to Mr. Kurita. Now, why? Oh.
I think you have everything.
I might not have the evidence.
That has,
Wait.
Go talk to...
Okay, stop. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again. Okay. Okay, go talk to who?
In the office.
Okay.
Department?
It doesn't look like Mr. Scruffy Detective is here.
We have to find the Scruffy Detective.
Well, he's out there with that camera asking around at all the electronics stores. Then I'll make some salad for him for dinner. Looks like Pearls really appreciates what Gumshoe is doing for us. Mr. Nick? Yes? Where's the lettuce? I don't think I've ever bought lettuce before. Oh, I guess I have to give up on making a salad then. I guess the lack of lettuce is kind of a problem. Yeah, unless you have just a lot of fruit. But, like, usually it takes time to make a fruit salad. And, like, I don't know if Pearl can cut with knives yet. Anyways.
Move.
Move. All right.
Criminal Affairs Department.
Okay. Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department.
Mr. Wright, please, you have to help me.
Uh-oh. Mr. Powers? What happened? Why are you here?
You see, I got roped into this somehow.
What?
Now I'm gonna testify in this trial.
So the decisive witness is Mr. Powers.
talking with the detective until a little while ago, and I was on my way home. All of a sudden, you there, you're arrested, and I was brought back here.
Oh.
Said my face and whole self looked suspicious or something.
Guess I can see how they thought you looked suspicious.
Just a normal guy, as I do for kids.
I don't think so. What on earth? So, about this testimony you're giving, what are you going to talk about?
Don't know yet. It sounds like I saw something pretty important from what they told me.
You saw something important. What was it?
The detective told me not to talk about it. You can't tell anyone, and especially not that lawyer.
Who do you think is that lawyer the detective was talking about? I'm going to take a wild guess and say it's me. Although, to be fair, sometimes you don't want to even talk to the prosecuting attorney. But, like, they should all know all of this ahead of time. That's a thing in both the English, or the American and Japanese systems, as far as I know. Like, this is just wild.
Yeah, you got it.
Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya and myself are the only two allies in this world, but it's alright. Ouch, I don't really have a lot of friends, do I? I mean, you have one who's dead. But I guess she did say in this world. Oh, God. Matt on guard.
This is going to do a lot of damage to Matt, you know. He's got refreshing like a spring breeze image going.
But what is he really like?
Let's see. Matt's always been kind of a player with women.
Oh, no.
He would never really turn a pretty face away, if you know what I mean.
Oh, no. How many people would have come forward during the Me Too movement?
He'd always say, it's just a game, to justify himself.
What? How horrible! That's unforgivable!
Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. But, you know, we said that once. There's only one person in the world that won't swoon over me.
One person who wouldn't swoon over him?
Manager, you know, Adrian Andrews.
Why is Mr. Power suddenly looking kind of energetic? Was it the fact that Matt was defeated by lesbianism? That would be funny.
You see, I'm actually a sucker for gossip. I mean, celebrities have their world, this dazzling sort of image, right?
A dazzling sort of image? But aren't you a part of that dazzle, Mr. Powers? Not that much.
No, I'm more of a hairy, sweaty, smelly, brutish kind of guy, you'll see. But it's okay, really. I hear plenty of gossip about other stars around me as things happen.
Well, that's true.
Hey, did you hear about this? Miss Andrews' mentor and her suicide?
You mean Miss Impax? We heard something about how our wedding was canceled.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Thought about it the other day and mysterious death. Hey, Mr. Wright, why don't you go ahead and ask me about that? Go on, go ahead.
Mr. Powers is so charged up, his skin is practically glowing with energy.
So, have you heard this? Yeah, Celeste left a suicide note. Say that Juan went and hid it.
We heard about that in court today. But there wasn't any actual proof that she had left a note.
Well, this is what I think. think something bad was written on that note. Something bad for Juan, that is.
Something bad from Mr. Carita? Why do you figure so?
Well, before she died, Celeste talked with a few of her friends. She said, "It looks like I may have been caught by an insidious man."
I mean, she was engaged for what amounts to a bit of press? An insidious man? Did she mean Mr. Carita by that?
Well, there's no one else that fits the bill, right? That would be reason enough for him to hide the suicide note.
I see. Well, that's some good info. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mr. Hungard and Miss Andrews. They're both in the detention center right now. There are still things I don't understand or know about, I'm sure. I have to get the two of them to tell me everything. Right, we haven't talked with, Adrian yet. How about we speak with Adrian in the detention center?
Assuming we can.
Now then, whose story do I want to hear? Adrian.
Oh, it's you.
I'm sorry to be visiting at such a late hour. You seem to be busy with your planner. But there are quite a few questions I absolutely have to ask you tonight.
Me? Thought your client was Matt.
I'm sure Miss Andrew knows something. She can't be clueless about the secret Mr. Carita had on guard. Matt Ungard. I'd like to ask you about Matt Ungard if you don't mind.
But you still don't know, do you? Real him, I mean.
You seem to bear a lot of resentment towards Matt Ungard. If that's the case, then why did you become his manager? And why would you become intimate with his rival?
That has nothing to do with this case. Nothing.
Mm-hmm. About Miss Celeste Impacts.
Finally had put her death behind me. Now, thanks to you, it's all come back to the surface.
I'm sorry.
Yes, I was shocked by her suicide.
I just realized Celeste doesn't have shoes on. Oh, that really screams at the Japanese culture.
And it's true. When I heard the rumor that Juan was the one who had hidden her suicide note, I began to draw close to him. I wanted to get her suicide note back and burn it.
You wanted to burn it? But why?
I didn't want it to spread like another piece of gossip. But I never had any murderous intent towards Juan. I would never do something so stupid.
The suicide note, huh? I wonder what it said. Why frame him? Why did you try to frame Mr. Ungard? Babe?
Hello. What? When? Where? Why? Who?
There you go. You were quiet.
Quiet? No, I wasn't. No. What? No.
Ay, ay,
When?
ay.
Why? Who? When? Why?
Can you please just read the line?
Could I? Yes. Will I? Maybe not. We'll see.
Oh, babe.
Why not? Anyway. That's simple because he's the killer. That's why. Isn't it the duty of every good citizen to inform the police?
But there had to be another way. The police are excellent at doing their job, so they'd figure it out, right?
Yes, they're so good they couldn't figure out the real truth behind Celeste's death.
Miss Andrews? Well, I know you're not the type of person to do something without a reason, so please, tell me why you did what you did. Huh? Did you say something just now? Oh, there's only one Cyclock. A Cyclock, huh?
Don't you understand yet? You're not my lawyer. To be honest, you're more like my enemy.
But I'm sure I just heard Miss Andrews say... Was Matt involved in Celeste's death? Well, I can only imagine that's the case, but still. Oh my. How the turntables. Do we have any evidence on that? I don't know. Okay, we need to find more information. We need to find Dick. And not Edgeworth, sadly. We need to find Dick Gumshoe. Oh, phone. Mr. Nick, your phone! I don't like the sound of this ringtone right now. It sounds kind of ominous. It's probably just your imagination. You should really pick it up, Mr. Nick. Could be important. Hello?
Hello. We got a big problem, pal.
What's wrong?
Radio was Red Bull.
Okay. Hey, wait a sec. Why is he coming here?
Oh boy, got his what's in the door.
Hey. Have you turned him into a babbling, bumbling baboon?
Yes.
Well, what happened? Eh? This quickly?
And the bears will give him away, pal.
The bear.
Everybody should have been looking for bears out of the cababa.
I mean, Edgewood. Wasn't that one Mr. Edgewood? Shh, Pearls. And go on.
Who
is it? Who could be so rude as to spy on another person in the room?
What? One moment.
Huh?
I didn't got your client, that's cool, pal.
And here I thought things couldn't get any worse. Stuffed bear. Are you sure you heard right? The person who bought this bear was...
I heard it from the department store, pal. It's a credit card receipt for the puppets.
Oh my.
3,800. That's the exact match of the price of stuff there.
A receipt? That's all you have?
I've got the receipt, pal. The door clerk said it was himself. He told me I'm sure I saw that better Mutanga. I mean, the clerk even got Mutanga's autograph out of it, pal. So I'm sure the person that bought the stuff there was Mutanga himself.
My sight is failing me. This can't be. Credit card receipt added to the court record. Spy camera. So what about the spy camera we found?
Pal. We don't have to find anything anywhere.
I thought that.
You detect you for your evidence.
Spy camera, transmitter, and stuffed bear refilled into the court record. I didn't think it was possible. The person who put the spy camera in Juan Corrida's room was Matt Ungard. Why? Why would Mr. Ungard do something like this?
Oh, the cat was angry that Mr. Comida one of their rendezvous.
I bet is not good enough for me. I have to know the absolute truth behind this camera.
We're gonna see him? Mr. Ungard, I mean?
Yes. I'm scared, Mr. Nick. I wonder what we will find out next. I'm scared myself, but I have to put on a good face for Pearls. Matt Ungard, what in the world have you done? Alright. Is there anything that I need to catch him up on? I don't think so. Okay. Always good to have multiple brains on the operation, you know. Oh?
No, you're really late. It's already past 10 p.m., dude.
I think it's time you told me the truth.
Relax, don't you know ignorance is bliss? But if you really want to know, let's talk.
Present. Let's break some psych locks. Matt's secret. Now let's hear what the secret of yours is. What if Miss Corrida had been successful in his plan? What would he have disclosed? You don't know anything about Juan. Look, Mr. Wright, I can't keep saying it until I'm blue in the face, but I totally didn't pay Juan any attention the whole time that night. I mean, come on. I was in the middle of a nap. Don't lie to me. Huh? I know you paid close attention to Mr. Corrida, especially on that night. Should I submit the camera? I guess, yeah, the camera. Take that. Someone used this camera to secretly film Mr. Corrida's room the night of the murder. Secretly film? What? And then sent the images the camera took with its transmitter. Wow, but dude, where was this camera you're talking about hidden? A stuffed bear. The spy camera was hidden in this bear's eye. A bear that was supposed to be a present from a fan. I guess Juan had a few of those kinds of fans too, huh, dude? Actually, I wouldn't say this bear was a present from a fan. You sure, dude? Who else could it be from? The person who gave this bear to Mr. Corrida was...
Ooh, this is for all the marbles.
Dear God. Well, Mr. Ungard?
Ooh. Wrong decision, bitch. That's
Wait.
my mom, okay?
What?
That's my mom. She says I can't be friends with someone like you. Go home. If you don't go home, I'll call the police on you.
Mr. Nick, if you push yourself anymore, your soul will shatter. What? Please calm down, collect your thoughts, and try again. Grr, I made too many mistakes. What the fuck?
You fucked up.
Is that not the evidence I need?
No.
Oh, damn. And I was doing so well.
Where are you? Present it again.
Okay, do I have the evidence?
Yes, you're just dumb.
Okay. Lovely. We have to break through Cyclops all over again. Blah 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 blah. I know you paid. Oh. Oh.
Ooh,
God.
this is it. If you fuck up at any point.
Oh god. That is a tiny sliver. I need to
if
go
you
deal with
lose,
sprinklers real fast.
great.
Fucking hell. I'll just yeah, I'll be right back. Holy shit. I didn't know that bar went that far down.
Now we just have to wait. Now we have to. I can't do anything, so. Do 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 do. I really don't have anything I know what to add or say. Guess I can look up jokes or something. Dumb and funny jokes, sure. Why did the town chase out the dead drifter? Because he was a dead beat. But why should you stand in the corner if you get cold? Because it's always 90 degrees. But Trying to see anything that's not terribly long jokes. There's a lot of long jokes here, which is like, no, I'm not going to. Short jokes here. It's the best way to throw a birthday party on Mars. You plan it. That's stupid. Why did the toddler throw the butter out the window? So they could see a butterfly. Look at this. That one where they throw something about where they throw a clock out the window to see time fly. That's the same thing. A lumberjack went into a magic forest in Canada to cut a tree. Upon arrival, he started to swing at a tree when it sounded, "Wait, I'm a talking tree." The lumberjack grinned and replied, "And you will die a log." Oh my god. A software tester walks into a bar. He orders a beer, orders 0 beers, orders 9. How many zeros? 999,999,999 beers. Orders a beer. What the fuck? Oh, I mean, I get it, but this is so. Oh, I hate that joke. Okay, I'm moving on. I'm sorry. That was. No. A king suspects that his queen was being unfaithful, so he secretly taped a tiny razor blade to her thigh. A few days later, he ordered his knights to drop their armor. I guess pants, because, well, it's armor. They all had bandaged fingers, except for one. King said, I always knew you were my most loyal knight. Loyal knight. He said, it was nothing, your majesty. That one, I feel like there's some. You never notice where there's like some jokes where you can't really like you can hear it, but if you kind of have to read it. Like a lot of jokes you can just listen to jokes or stand up or stuff and it's funny, but then there's like certain jokes where like unless you're reading it, you don't get it as much. Like if somebody explains it to you, you're still like, yeah, okay, I guess I get it, but you don't get it on that first hit.
Some jokes are also about spelling. Hi, I just joined. Or just got back, so.
It took you 17 years. God.
Sorry, I had to move hoses.
Well, who said you could do that, man? We got a stream to do, and I don't like just having dead air, but I also don't like making small talk with myself.
Aw. I was hoping someone would have come around at this point, but guess not. I'm also just double-checking that it's a public stream that we currently have going. Because if it was private, that would be embarrassing.
Not surprising.
Yeah, I mean, Ace Attorney streams have accidentally been, well, not accidentally, just for some reason, randomly been turned private for some reason. Don't know why or when, but anyways. I know you paid close attention to Mr. Corrida. Camera. Someone uses camera. Secretly found? What? Where was this camera you're talking about hidden? The stuffed bear. The spy camera was hidden in this bear's eye. A bear that was supposed to be a present from a fan. I guess Juan had a few of those fans too, huh, dude? Actually, I wouldn't say this bear was a present from a fan. You sure, dude? Who else could it be from? The person who gave this bear to Mr. Corrida was... Who could it have been? Oh. I'm supposed to present a person.
Yes.
Matt. Mr. Ungard, don't you know this bear from somewhere? I don't think I've ever met Mr. Bear before, dude. Aw, but he says he knows you. How could you forget such a great friend? What else did the bear tell you? Depends what bear you're talking about, but he says the one who put the camera in his eye was you, Mr. Ungard. If I didn't know how you work in court, I'd think I was in some serious trouble. Fuck you! Come on, this is all a joke, right, dude? You're just pulling my leg. Looks like you're not ready to give up your secret yet. Well, do you have any proof you want to show me first? Here is proof that it was you who put the camera inside the bear. Evidence. The credit card receipt for the bear?
Yes.
There we go. I have here one credit card receipt, Mr. Ungard. It's from when you bought that stuffed bear. Dude, if all you can tell from this is that I spent $3,800. I go to that department store all the time, okay? This is $3,800. This could be the toothbrush I bought that one time. A $3,800 toothbrush? It's ivory. And it's got elephant hair for bristles. How fucking ineffective would that be? Ew, elephant hair? Is that what rich people use nowadays? I hope I hope not. Anyway, the store clerk clearly remembers you and your purchase. After all, you even gave him an autograph, did you not? Dude, you should have said that earlier. So can I ask you one thing? Yes? You're my lawyer, right, dude? So, if you are, then why are you looking into stuff like that? Because if I don't know the truth, I can't help you. Sounds more like stupid lawyer talk to me. Hey, let's stop talking about this, okay? No, not yet. I haven't asked why you set the camera up yet. And what your secret is. Of course, it would be strictly confidential. So, what are you going to do now? I'm going to find out what I want to know because I must. The reason you hid this camera in Mr. Corrida's room and filmed it in secret is... Well...
Don't fuck this up.
The reason you hid this camera in Mr. Corrida's room and filmed it in secret is...
Hold on.
Are you trying to look for the thing
Yeah.
on the walkthrough? Were you saying no, or?
I said, shut up, I'm looking. Okay, I know the answer now.
You know the answer, but I don't.
I know.
Fucking hell. That nearly empty bar. It is so hard to see on
This is it.
my YouTube
This
preview.
is
Good
it.
God.
This is it.
Fucking hell.
One wrong move.
Good God, how far back would I be set if I saved here? If I wasn't able to, finish this? So fucking far, probably. Oh, I hate how these glossy things, these glossy photos have like no thumbnails to them. Like I can never tell them apart. Like what is what? Like they don't have for images separate things for maps and actual pictures or drawings or whatever. Like just crime photo. Lotta's photo. Okay, quick question. Do I have the evidence necessary?
Yes.
Okay. That's a positive thing. Is it evidence or a person?
Yes.
That was supposed to be a one or the other. Is it evidence?
Yes.
So it's not a person.
No.
Okay, good. I'm just double checking that it wasn't a personal motivation. Sometimes that happens.
Yes. It is.
Okay.
No, I said it's a person. But it's also evidence.
Was it something to do with the suicide report? No?
No.
Mm-hmm. Was it to do with the picture card?
What?
Was it this?
Maybe. Ooh!
Oh my god? What is this card? Maybe he doesn't know about this card. This is a certain man's calling card. The man's name is Shelly the Killer. I'm sure you know of him, don't you? Shelly the Killer. That's ridiculous. Why would I know some shitty scumbag like him? How the fuck would you know his name? If you really don't know him, then why are you acting so jumpy all of a sudden? And how are you familiar with his name? Dude. This is it. I'm finally starting to get to the truth. I can't afford to make any more mistakes now.
No, you really can't.
No, I never could afford to make mistakes before. I didn't think I could that one time, but God. Mr. Matt Arngard, I know why you know Mr. the Killer. It's because you're a star. You're his client, right? Like, I mean, that's obvious, but yeah. Since you're the one who set up that camera, that means you knew. You knew exactly what was going to happen in that room. So, how? How would you know something like that? It's because you're his client. That's why. You hired Shelly the Killer to assassinate Mr. Juan Carida. The real mastermind behind this whole murder is you, Matt Arngard. Oh?
Sigh. And here I was, trying to be a good boy for you, dude. I thought if you didn't know, you'd be able to do your job without feeling bad. Well, that's what I thought anyway.
Mr. Arngard, you really did hire...
Hold on a sec. I'm gonna consult myself.
Himself? Consult myself?
Well, it's probably about time.
About time for what?
I think it's time for you to meet him now, Mr. Lawyer, dude.
Oh my god, all three Cyclops all at once!
How do you do, Mr. Lawyer? I'm Matt Engard.
Fucking hell, what is that face? Also, is that like a... How did he get a random bourbon? I can only imagine that that's a bourbon. Okay, so this is a Jekyll and Hyde situation.
Well done, Mr. Wright. I bet it wasn't easy to gather as much information as you have.
It was easier than you think because you were actually a bit of an imbecile leaving so much of it behind. The problem was putting all the pieces together. Dear fucking God. You really... So you were Shelly the Killer's client.
Yes. You really don't think I dirty my own hands in this, do you?
What do you mean?
And that woman, Adrian, was quite brave herself. Trying to stick the crime on me. I didn't think she had it in her. But all I care about is that Juan is dead. Isn't that right, Mr. Lawyer?
That's... You're lying! What a terrible...
It's way past your bedtime, little girl. Go on, let us grown-ups talk about more adult things.
Oh, why? Why did you hide the video camera in?
A weakling soon believes the words of others, just like that pathetic Adrian.
He knew about Miss Andrews' secret? Of course he did.
But no weakling. I don't believe anyone, least of all assassins.
So that's why you hid the video camera. Phoenix is just being ignorant.
Come now, Mr. Shut up. Mr. Assassins aren't about blackmail. They turn their clients into cash cows by holding their sinful deeds over their head. And a superstar like me, how much do you think I'm worth? Care to guess?
And that's why...
Yes, that's where the video comes in. I've got his face and the crime scene recorded on it. Yes, I've preserved for all time. With that, I can keep him at bay. Even blackmail him if I want. That's right. That video's my insurance. Isn't that what they call it, Mr. Wright?
Why would you do something so wrong?
Because I'm a grown... Good enough an answer for you, little girl.
Ay, fucking yay. Okay, so this was Matt's secret, that he's secretly a bit deranged? Really?
A bit? A bit?
Yeah, still.
A bit? A bit?
Motive for murder. Why? Why would you kill Mr. Krita? Why is Pearl the one headlining this now?
Because she just has to. Because he was about to sling so much dung, yes, the word dung, onto my beautiful public image. Scandals are a little annoying, aren't they?
This is all because of that press conference, isn't it? If Mr. Garita had been able to give it, then Matt Onkart's secret would have been...
That's what we call taking advantage of a situation. You see, I had no interest in doing it really, but bit by bit it crept up on me. And the situation just presented itself perfectly. How beautiful, I thought.
And that's how Mr. Garita ended up dead.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you. I'm here all week. You gotta do the voice.
Dear God.
Let me tell you something. I'm not like Adrian. I don't depend on anyone. People are simply just things. Used and thrown away. Put on a sweet, innocent face. People will swallow anything you feed them. Swallow, you say?
Yeah, I'm somewhat surprised that, who did he work for? Global Studios? I'm surprised that the higher-ups haven't gutted him out already.
I mean, I'm not. Adrian fell for it. The assassin, too. Oh, and how could I forget? Even you fell for it, Mr. Lawyer. Funny voices. It's like, no, 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 no. Anyway, everyone all working their butts off. Butts off. Did you know that? They're working their butts off?
Mm-hmm.
Shut up, I'm funny. Working their butts off. Shut up. I don't know, I just think it's funny. They're leaving you speechless. What a shame. What's wrong, Mr. Lawyer? You've gone awfully quiet.
How could I have been so deceived by you all this time? When we first met, I asked if you had killed Juan Carita. You answered very clearly that you hadn't killed anyone.
Hey now, I never told you any lies. The person who was killing was that killer guy. All I'm guilty of is taking a cat nap in my room.
You killed Mr. Carita.
I dare you to say that in court tomorrow.
Grr.
Anyway, too bad you can't. You're my lawyer after all. Sorry, it makes me laugh because I just it's like he sounds like he would be the type of person to have that sort of a laugh. Do you know? Like
I don't know. Anyways. Papa?
hello.
There you go. Did you read this line yet, or?
No, I'm just. You could always drop my case and refuse to represent me. How does that sound? How does that sound? But you can't. That would be the one thing you absolutely can't do.
Mystic Maya!
You wouldn't want to test a killer. He's a man of his word, or so I hear. You could end up getting a certain friend of yours rubbed out.
Oh my. You scoundrel.
So I probably would give it my all tomorrow. Everyone likes happy win-win resolution.
I'll get you for this.
It's such a cliche phrase.
Well,
the
it
ways
applies to so many situations, you know?
It really does. Excuse me. One said something just like that, if memory serves. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, well, we know how things turned out for him. Right, Mr. Lawyer. He's just like, good night.
Maya, what am I supposed to do?
Night, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh.
Starting line of this case.
Hi, Miles. Edgeworth.
I don't care for the horde atmosphere here. Let's go to the precinct. Shall we?
Sure.
Shall we?
Are you sure you don't want to go to the back room though?
Shall we? Oh,
I don't know.
I just work here. All right, what are you going to do if you plan on changing your defense? That is.
No, we can't do that.
That's right. He's holding Maya hostage.
What did I do?
That's not something I can answer for you.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Right, only you could decide where to go from here. 1 year ago at that time, I truly didn't understand what a prosecutor was. That's why I had to leave the prosecutor's office, you see. Do I have to read all this shit?
Do you want me to?
Yes.
I felt I couldn't stand in court of law until I knew what a prosecutor really was. And now, Wright, it's your turn. My turn? What is this thing called a lawyer? Well, in this case, a defense attorney. What can you do as one? You must find the answer, and you must find it on your own. Matt Ungard. I'm a lawyer, but to fight for someone who is clearly a killer. Matt Ungard, that man is really, different from all my other clients that I normally get, you know? Yeah, you're stooping into defense attorney situations, like the kind of person who defends someone who has evidence against them. You've done this before. You probably saw it in law school training, you know? You're supposed to defend someone tooth and nail, whether or not they get the verdict, but whatever. It doesn't matter who, every person who deserves a proper defense at a fair trial. Isn't that the basis of our judicial system? Oh, that's some social commentary on Japan. Proper defense? But what exactly is that? Is that where a lawyer forcibly and blindly gets an acquittal through shouting and trickery? Ironic that you of all people should say such a thing. Isn't that exactly how you have fought for your clients up until now? You've poked and prodded with bluffing. A bit. You've done the same, to be fair, Edgeworth. Well, that may be true, but that's because I believe my clients to be innocent from the bottom of my heart. But if I were to get Ungard an acquittal, that isn't a proper defense at all. My situation. I became a lawyer because I thought I could save people who were suffering and in pain. But when I look at this mess we're in, I can't even protect the person closest to me. Even if I win the case, I still lose in the end. I just don't know what to do. Right. Would you get a hold of yourself? You have it all wrong. Huh? We aren't some sort of heroes. We're only human, you and I. You want to save someone? That's something easier said than done, wouldn't you say? You are the defense lawyer. You can't run away from that. You can only fight. That's all you can do. Why fight? People like you and Franziska von Karma are always using all you have to pin me down. You fight to the very end, even when you know the truth is not with you. But I'm not like you. I can't fight for a false verdict, for a man I clearly know to be guilty. Franziska, she fights for herself. We Ben knew. The only thing she fights for is her perfect win record. That's all. And? Isn't that the same as you? Isn't that why you ran away a year ago? Because your precious win record was destroyed? You were so petty. I see. Now I understand why you despise me so. However, you are mistaken. Thanks to you, when you sealed off my path to a perfect win record, I began to realize the error of my ways. I realize that things such as a perfect record were meaningless. Eh? I don't believe you. Are you saying that is why you left the prosecutor's office? But then, why? Why are you here now? The answer to that is something you will find out on your own. I have faith you will see it before the verdict is read tomorrow. But if you can't, then you will be powerless to change the ending of this story. Oof. Mr. Nick, the transceiver! Do you want to voice to killer, babe?
Sure, why not? I'm sorry for what happened earlier. Well then, Mr. Attorney, do you wager you can obtain an acquittal tomorrow? My, what is the matter, Mr. Attorney? I don't sense your usual anger this time.
Tell me, please. Why are you holding Maya hostage for Mr. Ungard's sake? Why are you doing this for that cold-blooded killer? Right.
Please don't misunderstand things. He is my client.
Don't toy with me. A man who hires an assassin is just as much of a killer himself.
I believe you're asking me a reason as to why I was doing what I'm doing.
Yeah. Oh my.
This is what I like to call my aftercare.
What the heck is aftercare if it isn't in a BDSM situation?
Wow. My name carries a certain amount of honor and dignity, Mr. Attorney. I take great care to ensure that no suspicion falls upon my clients for my handiwork. This is what is called client violations. It is part of the assassin's duty. I said
duty?
We were unlucky this time, and my client was arrested as a suspect. As a result, I did what I had to do to enlist your expert help, Mr. Attorney. And to ensure that you would do everything in your power to the very end.
What is your name?
I believe I told you once before. However...
You did, but...
My name is the Killer. Shelley the Killer.
You're Shelley Tequila?
Please keep in mind you do not have much space to maneuver with me. As a killer, I always finish what I set out to do. If you fail to keep up your end of the bargain...
Maya?
My duty as an assassin to see she receives a nice, long nap.
No!
Now then, if you'll excuse me. It's seeking someone to trace the signal back would be quite troublesome. Yes. Beep, beep, boop, boop, boop,
Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya! I don't know what to say. Edgeworth? Did you hear that? At the end of that transmission? Huh? Oh, that. It sounded like a cat. A cat? It can't be that cat, can it? It's exactly what I thought. We know where he fucking is. Good fucking God.
Meow. Meow.
What is it? I know where Shelley the Killer is holding Maya hostage. Edgeworth, have all police units head for Amgard Mansion immediately.
Don't you think it would have made sense to just, go with the fucking mansion that he's literally, it's...
I bet that they haven't really combed over the place because he was staying in the hotel, but, I don't know. I wonder if they just haven't been able to get the search warrants, or it just wasn't considered necessary because they already had all the evidence. The fact that they aren't searching it currently is puzzling, but still. All right, you hurry over as well then. Don't lose hope yet, Pearls. The fight has only just begun. Yeah! Holy shit. Oh. Okay. So we head on over now, I guess?
I guess.
Oh, I'm headed to the offices instead of the hotel lobby. We have to go to the hotel lobby first. And then... living room. Boy, oh fucking boy, this is going to be interesting. There's a bear in front of the cat door. Unguard Mansion living room. Maya! Please answer us, Mystic Maya! We have this area completely surrounded. There is no way for him to escape, assuming he's still in the area. I can't believe it. That butler, all this time he was the killer. He and Unguard were working together all this time. I'm sure they had worked out a contingency plan ahead of time. Oh, certainly. Bear. Oh, it's a figurine of a bear! But there are a lot of cuts in it for some reason. Figurine added to the court record. Yeah. Didn't we see that in a different place earlier? A bear? Isn't that more of a thing for Mr. Carita? Why would something like this be here? Wait a minute. Was Matt the one who got Juan all of the things? To hide his... To hide the one big thing? Right, look down. There's a little pet door installed here. Huh, I'm sure that's for Shu. Do you think that this came through that little door? Oof, this door, it's locked. Well, I'm pretty used to breaking doors down by now. Let's go, Edgeworth. Slam, slam, crash. Arrgh, there's no one here. From the looks of this room, I would say this is Unguard's private lounge. Look at this right. An antenna for sending and receiving radio signals and a VCR. Check inside the tape. If there's a tape, it would be a pretty important piece of evidence. For luckily, it'll have the moment the crime was committed recorded on it. Oh, Matt probably already had the killer, you know, take that away. Wait a minute. If the killer just had access to the mansion, why in the world would he let Matt keep it?
I don't know.
You know what? Maybe he would just let him keep it just out of reputation? I don't know. I'm sorry, but tape deck is empty. There's no tape to be found. No. But there's no mistake that someone used this to record something. It looks like someone took the tape we're looking for and escaped with it. Drat. I can't read all the labels, but this is a very large collection of videotapes. It looks like Unguard taped all of his own shows. Uh-huh.
I'll be back. I have to use the restroom.
Okay, babe. Also, I just realized they didn't change the door on this. They crashed through the door, but whatever. It's a VCR and an antenna. The footage that the spy camera took at the scene of the crime was beamed here and recorded on tape. If only we had that tape, it would have been really helpful. I mean, yeah, they might have a visage of Shelly the killer. There's a little door for Shu in this big door. I'm sure Maya used this door to shove this out there. I'm sure it was her. Oh, no, this wasn't here. Oh, yeah. Every time you give me a piece of evidence, it's always the most crucial piece. This time, too, I'm sure. What about this computer? It's Unguard's computer. Maya, why couldn't you have used this to get help? Mr. Nick! Where's the power switch? Oh, I get it. So that's what happened. She couldn't find the power switch. Oh. Maybe. A huge television and speakers loom largely here. I'm sure if Maya saw this, she'd say, I would die a happy samurai fan if I could see the Nickel Samurai on a TV like this. Oh. Yeah, that's what she'd say. I can't believe I just made a joke about Maya, all things considered. It's called gallows humor. Okay, wine cellar. Oh. We searched all over, but it looks like he caught away. I'm sorry. It looks like he slipped out of our grasp this time. And now we've lost our only lead. Don't give up yet. That little girl is looking to you to be her pillar. Yeah, you're right. We're close, I can tell. We've already set up checkpoints along every route leading out of this district. Leave the rest to us. Maya. Damn. What's that at the bottom of the stairs? This looks like a picture of Miss Impax. With love, Celeste. Miss Impax? You mean... Yes, Mr. Corrido's former manager. And fiancé. Why would a picture of Miss Impax be here in Mr. Hunger's mansion? And what does it say with love? This might be a clue. Uh-huh. Ah! What's wrong, Pearls? Please let me see that picture frame. Huh? What's so special about the frame? On the back! There's something written on the back of the frame! Maya! It's Mystic Maya! She left us a message! What? I thought you'd come. I knew you would. Now listen up. You'd better get on guard a guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slime bag and not guilty, I'll never forgive you, ever. I'm fine, so you don't need to worry. There's so much I want to write, but I don't think I have a lot of time left. Pearly, you're there too, right? Make sure you help Nick, okay? Someone's gotta watch out for the helpless lung. Aww. That's it for now, Nick. I guess I'll talk to you guys later. Aww. No, Music Maya! Right. What's wrong? Why the blank stare? Oh, nothing. We've searched the house and this is the last room. It looks like he eluded us. Edgeworth. Yes? As far as clues go, I think this is about all I'm going to get. But I think I'm still short one last thing. And what is that? Miss Andrews' psych lock. If I could just find out what secret she's hiding, then I think I stand a chance in court tomorrow. To blow this case wide open and expose the truth. I think I know what you're thinking. I'll contact the detention center. Thanks, Edgeworth. Well, let's go, Pearls. It's time to open that last lock. Boy! The finale's getting a little railroady, but you know what? That's fine. Good evening. God damn it, I just immediately think of the fucking Vine. Just the guy sliding down the ramp and just going, good evening. Mr. Wright. What's wrong? You look ill. Miss Andrews. I have come to remove your psych lock. Psych lock? I want to know, and you will tell me, your secret. Fine, go ahead. Try to break me if you can. Oh boy. Why frame him? Can you please tell me why you framed Mr. Youngguard for the murder? I've already told you countless times. It's because I thought Matt was a killer. No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. Youngguard. Miss Andrews, you may think I didn't hear it, but I know you said something earlier. You said revenge. So you're saying I was taking my revenge out on Matt, and that's why? What an absurd idea. I don't have anything I want to take revenge for. Miss Andrews, a woman who lives by being dependent on another person. There is something or someone in her past that would make her take revenge. Celeste. Celeste. There's only one catalyst that would cause such strong feelings and even revenge. That would be Miss Impax's suicide. What are you trying to say? Celeste was Juan's manager. On top of that, the one who had her suicide note was also Juan. What does all this have to do with Matt? You're right. You haven't mentioned him. Yet. But for you to hate Mr. Ungard, it would mean that he must have had some relation to Miss Impax and her suicide. Can you explain to me this relation between Celeste and Matt? This is a photo of Miss Impax, correct? She looks younger than when she passed away, though. With love, Celeste. This is Miss Impax's handwriting, isn't it? Where did you find this? No, that's all right. It was a rhetorical question. Yeah, it is. I found this at Mr. Onguard's mansion, obviously. And after all this time, my last remaining secret has been revealed. Unlock successful. A fully recharged bar from the holy fucking shit. So low before. Oh, it was so low before. I can only wonder if Andrew's back yet. Still.
Why do you wonder that?
It's been a little while. Also,
Fair enough.
The timer just went off.
Great.
It shouldn't take too long because I don't have to move
You're gonna
hoses
take
or like
forever.
toggle things. I'll be real quick this time.
No, you won't. You're gonna take forever, and then it's gonna just be back and forth and back and forth. And now I have to tell jokes, so just shut up.
I'll be back.
Sure, you will.
You didn't kiss me back.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my god. Alright, I'll be back.
I'm so stupid. I love it. Yeah. I don't know. Really don't think y'all are gonna say anything. So enjoy quietness. Oh, but I don't know. He'll be back eventually. I hope.
Okay, I'm back.
Finally, Christ.
It was only like 2 minutes, wasn't it?
I don't know. It felt like forever.
Yeah. Fair enough. Alright. Just gotta readjust and everything. Okay. Celeste, she was supposed to be married to Juan. Yeah. I'm out of breath because I just like ran from... I guess it was across the living room, but still. Yes, but I heard that it didn't work out. Because Mr. Carita didn't want to get married to her anymore, right?
Matt.
Because of Mr. Onguard? What do you mean? I think I can see where this is going.
Celeste. She was Matt's manager a long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. She was the happiest woman in the world. In the world. In the world. I was working part-time back then, and I often saw the two of them together.
So that's why "With Love, Celeste" is written on the frame of that picture. They were a couple, weren't they?
Wasn't anything as splendid as that. Celeste was being used. Toyed with until she was thrown away.
That's so horrible.
Matt's entire image was built around how nice and wonderful a man he is. And it would have destroyed that, of course. Just twice less in her kindness moved over to Worldwide Studio. That's where she met Juan. She was really happy with him, even happier than when she was with Matt.
Maybe because it felt genuine?
Celeste and Juan were such a good match that they got even planning to get married. And it was suddenly called off. On that night, Juan called their marriage off. Celeste killed herself. That's why I framed Matt. It was revenge for Celeste and for myself.
Revenge.
I'm sure you can even guess why Juan called the wedding off, right? Matt confessed to Juan about his relationship with Celeste.
I see, so that's what happened. But then why did Mr. Carita have to call off the wedding? I don't understand at all.
Probably because of his worthless male pride. Juan and Matt are always fierce rivals. Matt waited for the wedding announcement and then unleashed the truth on Juan. He was aiming for when it would hurt Juan the most.
Oh god, did Matt frame it as some shit like Filthy Seconds or whatever? Sounds like him. Poor Miss Impacts.
That wasn't the end of it. That day, I'm almost certain left behind a suicide note. As he left a detailed account. Never hurt by Matt, she chose to die. And then when Juan discovered her body, he hid her note.
But why would he do that?
Wait. Just realized the note was a powerful weapon against Matt. Especially damaging to his refreshing like spring breeze image. In any case, with his pride hurt, Juan sought revenge.
Revenge. There's that word again.
Revenge! Revenge! Juan wanted to publicly disclose the contents of the suicide note. The time that would cause Matt the most damage.
And that was at the press conference after the stage show.
I know it all because I heard it from Juan. this all so that I could find out about this. Drew closer to Juan to begin with. What a pair of hideous monsters, aren't they? They're hideous monsters. Even Celeste's death was something for them to use in their game. That night when I found Juan's body, it was only natural that I thought murderer was Matt. The two were always spying on one another after all. I was frantically searching for Celeste's suicide note. I wanted to destroy it before it ever went public. I was going to burn it. I even brought a lighter.
Oh.
I couldn't find the suicide note, and that's when revenge crossed my mind.
Adrian assumed he stole it.
Yes, we just assumed. What assuming does, it makes an ass out of you and me.
Yeah, but I mean...
That's what I like doing anyway. I like to assume. I was going to bring them my own kind of cruel revenge. Cruel revenge! Revenge is funny to me for some reason. Like this song going, it's like revenge!
Revenge.
Yes. Anyway, Celeste was killed by those two monsters. I stabbed one's body. I didn't feel a single shred of guilt. Yes. 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 Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes. And that's all I have to say. That's all she has to say, man. Can you believe it? That's all she has to say. That's all she has to say.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Mr. Wright? Even knowing, are you still going to help that man? Are you? Are you going to do it? Are you
I'm
going
a
to do it?
lawyer.
Are you going to do it? Are you going to do it? Ooh, are you gonna do it? What a foul profession.
Thank you very much for your time and talking with me.
No big deal.
I can't sleep either. Not with Maya's situation. Or with what I know now. Oh god. To be continued.
Alright, well, that's a perfect place to end the stream.
I guess. I can't press enter and escape.
Well, then we have to wait until this is...
Oh my god. Well, what have we done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this.
You're
But I'm
gonna
just a simple
die,
defense
bitch.
attorney. Silence. You are no longer worthy of your title.
Yeah.
Oh my god. What a nightmare sequence. I've had this dream before, someplace, some time ago. As if this day was written into my destiny. Dear God. Didn't that happen at the start of this game? Today I'll stand at
Yes,
court
and
as a
now it's
lawyer.
happening at the end of the game. It's all about symbolism.
Killer innocent. Yes. Symbolism. Defendant lobby number 3.
All right, now we can stop.
Yeah. After this, first line of dialogue appears. Oh wow, it's just ellipses. Great. My god. I hope that little bit of music came through as well. It was the Dis Irae. I think that's Dis Irae. No, wait, hold on. What is that music? Hold on. I'm gonna Google it. Really, really fast. Or not Google it. I actually know exactly where to find a reference to it. Sideways talked about it in his video about why pipe organ sounds scary. Toccata and fugue in D minor. There we go. Okay, that's what it is. For everyone who has ever heard organ music in like a horror context, you have probably heard toccata and fugue in D minor. It's a transposition of what's normally actually kind of a it is a little suspenseful, but it's like not as horrific when it isn't in a minor key. So yeah. Just yeah. Anyways, I also recommend Why Pipe Organs Sound Scary by Sideways. It's a good video from a good channel. Yeah. That guy also has a number of videos on like why music and certain things falls flat or is like really ridiculous, or like how the Avatar soundtrack is the most ironic thing of all fucking time. My god, it's like James Cameron didn't even watch the fucking movie or realize what script he was writing while going through with the music. My god, the parallels. The symbolism. Hey, anyways, that should about do it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please do leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you want to see more. Hit the notification bell for notifications as to when we go live. We go live every Thursday from 7 to 9, approximately, U.S. Central Time. And we do start a little late sometimes. Sometimes we run a little late. Past 9. We're going to be like a minute or two over, but yeah. And then I also stream alone on Sundays from 6 to 9 U.S. Central Time. Approximately, you know. I go back and forth between Minecraft and Factorio. Next week, this coming Sunday, should be a Minecraft week. That lines up nicely with the fact that 1.17 just came out. I am really, really excited.
You haven't been able to shut up about it.
I know, but it's great because I get more blocks, and I'm a builder. Come on. Anyways.
Good night.
Oh, babe. Anyways, the hope is that I'm going to be able to do mod updates and everything because that world has a little bit of modification going on with it. So, yeah. Anyways, you can also check out Andrew's channel in the description or on my recommended channels page. Yeah. You have some stuff that can be
I hope
recorded. Didn't you just get the latest Bioshock
I
thing?
got a bunch of stuff. I just bought Hitman 2. I got Death Road to Canada, the Bioshock collection, so I can actually go finish Bioshock Infinite, which is I've done 1 and 2. Now I just have to do Infinite. So yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Yeah, that should about do it. So, thank you so much for watching one last time. This has been Guys Smith and
Andrew B.
And we're signing off. Until next time, take care. We'll see you guys. Bye! Oh my god.